Hi, I'm Jennet Ingle, the 5-Minute Reedmaker. A student asked me recently what difference the length of the back of a reed makes, how far down toward the thread the windows go, in other words. Now, I knew what I thought, but it's not very scientific to base an answer just on my own habit, so I ran this particular experiment, and I'm doing it for you now here. I made these 4 reeds just now, and I tried really hard to make the heart the same in all cases, and the measurement of the top of the rooftop the same in all cases. Then I made a reed here that, as you can see, has no windows at all. It just goes directly from heart into bark. When I play this reed, I've been able to get it balanced enough that it plays in tune pretty well, but there's a harshness to the sound, and there's an openness to this reed inside my mouth that I can't quite get past. I feel like I definitely need some window in here to relieve that strong openness back in the bark area, and to sweeten the sound. When I moved to this reed, I tried very intentionally to put a very, very short, only 5mm long window in behind the heart. It starts, therefore, at about, looks like 54, 54 millimeters. So it's about a 60mm heart. And this really does give me what I want, right? There's enough comfort in the reed. I'm easily able to close it down with my mouth. A thing to notice is that in order to get this reed balanced, I dug quite deeply in right behind the heart. So this is a short window, but a very deep one. I can feel the spine in the middle of this window a little bit, but I don't feel a strong spine. I've taken a lot in the middle of the reed. And I've come out just a little bit shorter overall than on my reed with no windows. To get to the same state of balance and the same level of playability, this reed is still sitting at about 72, and this one is just under, or really just at 71 millimeters. Here's a reed that is basically my exact normal scrape. The windows go down to 51 millimeters. They start, I guess, 4 to 5 millimeters above the thread, is the way I think about that measurement. When I balanced it, the reed came down to 70.5 millimeters overall length. This has the right amount of stability versus flexibility and fullness in the sound. Because I was able to get the tip shorter relative to this one over here, I really think that's probably why I end up with the greater fullness of sound. In order to make this vibrate and to make this comfortable, I needed a longer tip to contrast the shorter windows. But this one feels good and balanced to me. I also made this one, in which I scraped the windows all the way back to the thread. Perhaps unsurprisingly, you will notice that this is the shortest tip of all of these. I've got it at about just barely over 70 millimeters. And to me, this feels a little stiff and hard again. Up at the top especially, see if you can hear this instability. I mean, it's okay, right? I can make reeds and it's balanced and it's working sufficiently well. but there's a wildness to that reed that is not really present in the others. I feel like I have to hold on a little more tightly with my mouth to keep it from spreading, to keep it from going wild. It doesn't quite have the control in the uppermost register, and it almost feels like, even though with the size of these windows, it almost seems as though it should be more closed. That's really not the case. It feels more open in my mouth. Here is my thought on this. It's that the length of the tip and the length of the windows have to balance each other out. You can get the low voices in the crow from either place, right? You can find the depth and the comfort and the sound either in the tip or in the windows. And it's really just going to be a matter of what you like. I would default, if I were making reeds or if I were just beginning to run such experiments, I would default to making the shortest windows possible. Make them like this, because you can always scrape more, you can always lengthen those windows afterwards. This has been a 5-minute Reedmaker lesson. I hope it's been helpful. You can follow these short videos right here on YouTube, and you can subscribe if you wish. If you have questions or concerns, or you want to order reeds or cane, you can find me at jennetingle.com. In fact, I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear what else I can help you with and what my next short video should address for you. Let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.